to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you?
All right, everybody. Whew. As you can see on the charts, let's fucking go. The internet computer is finally pumping. Just take a look at this. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the internet computer, some of the price action that's recently going on, the ecosystem and all that. But yeah, let's get into it. As you can see on the fucking charts, oh my goodness. ICP, take a look at that right here. Almost up 60% in a day. And this isn't something a low cap coin. As you can see right here, it is a market cap of $5 billion. And it's up 60% on the day. In the past day or so, this thing has ran from about, oh my goodness, like what, $5? And now it's up to fucking almost $12? This is absolutely ridiculous. And as you can see right here, it has not touched this level since May of 2022. So it's been a year and a half, basically, longer than a year and a half. Absolutely insane. And if you take a look at the chart, there isn't much resistance coming up here. Really cool stuff going on. As you can see, it just passed Uniswap, Cosmos and everything. And it's really excited to see this thing finally pump. As you guys know, I am invested into the internet computer. Full disclosure, I do have money in it. And really, it's kind of crazy because if you look at the all-time chart, once again, this is probably the most hated rally in all of crypto because basically it got launched at a kind of overvalued price, and then the token got basically batted down by the bear market and a couple other factors. In the token, as you can see, if you take a look at this chart, was under $3 recently. $3 fucking dollars, and now it's almost at $12. Absolutely insane. This is the most hated rally in all of crypto. Love to see it. But now, you know, we talked about the price action. Really fun. But I just can't get over this green candle is fucking insane. But now we're going to be talking about what is the internet computer because it is very cool. It can do things that no other blockchain can do. And we're going to get straight into it. So let's do the internet computer basics. So the internet computer allows Web3 services to run 100% on chain. So the difference between the internet computer and something like Solana or AVAX or Ethereum is that they utilize Amazon Web Services. The internet computer does everything 100% on chain. So what makes the internet computer unique? Smart contracts serve web pages. You can open Canister smart contracts. Canister smart contracts you could think as like a normal smart contract, but it's supercharged directly in your browser just like regular websites. Users don't need token and wallets. The reverse gas model enables free-to-use, truly user-friendly dApps ready for mass adoption. So another thing that makes ICP different from all these other chains is we know that gas fees are a problem, especially on Ethereum. With the internet computer, they have something called the reverse gas model where the user is not paying for the gas, the developer is. Now, the question that comes out of that is, well, doesn't that just fuck the developers? Well, the gas fees are so cheap that it actually, you know, it's damn near, I'm not going to say it's free, but the gas fees are so low that it's not a burden for the developer. So it's really nice how the users don't have to pay gas, which is the way it should be. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, and then take a look at this true scaling. By adding new subnets regularly, the internet computer scales to an unbounded number of dApps and allows storage of unlimited data. And then they have something called the internet identity, which is basically the easy-to-use authentication framework that allows anyone with a web authentication-enabled device to anonymously authenticate with Web3 services running on the internet computer using WebAuth standard. Now, let's talk about actually, let's go to the world computer capabilities before we talk about my favorite narratives and everything. So the internet computer provides numerous unique capabilities, web experience, serve web directly from smart contracts, connect Web 2 and Web 3 without oracles. Until now, blockchains had to rely on expensive and slow oracles to read from off-chain data sources. ICP smart contracts can directly connect to Web 2 APIs, making oracles obsolete. Then we have breakthrough performance, first Googleable smart contracts in the world, 100% on-chain, no cloud, reverse gas model, we already talked about those two, and then integrating chains. And here's where I think the real bull case for ICP is. I think it's the fact that it can legitimately provide value to chains like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's what we're going to be talking about now. Take a look at this. So Bitcoin ICP integration. The internet computer cryptographically integrates with the Bitcoin network, enabling a plethora of native Bitcoin smart contract use cases without the need for bridges. Keyword, without the need for bridges. And as it says here, think DEXs are decentralized exchanges, offering BTC trading pairs, decentralized fundraisers, accepting Bitcoin or Web3 social fi services, allowing Satoshis to be sent via chat messages. Native Bitcoin. So as it says here, the internet computer is integrated with the Bitcoin network at the protocol level, and the Canister smart contracts can host Bitcoin addresses as well as send and receive native Bitcoin directly on the Bitcoin network, which is super, super cool. And this means Bitcoin can be easily and securely incorporated into DeFi and Web3 services on the internet computer blockchain. Basically, this integration is bringing, DeFi to the Bitcoin. And as it says here, without having to wrap Bitcoin from centralized bridging services, which are at a high risk of being taken down between 2021 and 2022. So it's, once again, not bridged and it's not wrapped. And we can get into some of the technical stuff, but, we're not going to get into that. Anyways, take a look at this. Chain key Bitcoin. So, because of the Bitcoin integration, chain key Bitcoin got brought to life. And chain key Bitcoin can be sent with 1 to 2 second finality and negligible fees, which is basically another word for very low fees. A multi-chain Bitcoin twin trustedly created by chain key cryptography and a pair of Canister smart contracts that directly hold raw Bitcoin without relying on intermediaries. So really, really, really cool stuff. Use your Bitcoin on ICP. And then once again, we know that Bitcoin's slow and it's not scalable. And CKBTC allows you to, once again, it's backed fully by Bitcoin. It's verifiable, backed fully by Bitcoin, and allows you to basically send your Bitcoin around through CKBTC in 1 to 2 second finality and negligible fees. I cannot pronounce that fucking word. Jesus Christ. Anyways, to our next, one of my favorite bull cases is the Ethereum ICP integration. And recently, Chain Key Ethereum got released, but take a look at this. A true world computer enables a multi-chain environment where centralized bridges are obsolete in smart contracts. ICP already integrates with the Bitcoin network, and native ETH integration is underway. Canister smart contracts on ICP are the glue between blockchains and the gateway to X-chain advantages. Extend Ethereum with ICP capabilities. So here's what ICP brings to the table for Ethereum. 100% on-chain Web3. Decentralize your Ethereum dApp by hosting the front end and back end data on the internet computer. The internet computer is really the only place where you can have a truly decentralized front end. Gasless token swaps. Well, decentralization is a spectrum. Let me just put that out there and make that very, very clear. So, yeah. Gasless token swaps. Using CKETH and CKERC20 tokens, users can swap tokens for a few cents with zero gas fees. As you know, gas fees on Ethereum are a fucking burden. Web2 integration. Connect smart contracts to the world outside blockchain. Fetch real-time price data and more from Web2. Signing Ethereum transactions. Today, ICP smart contracts are capable of offering the on-chain Ethereum full node API by using the HTTPS outcalls feature to cloud API providers to securely query the Ethereum blockchain and send transactions to it. And now let's take a look at this. X-Chain DeFi. So one of the real cool things, we're just going to get into it. In June 2023, the average transaction fees for USDC and USDT were about $5. Making swaps below a certain amount kind of impractical, and that's just not scalable. The Ethereum integration enables the use of chain key tokens such as CKETH and CKERC20 on the internet computer, including CKUSDC and CKUSDT, to allow users to send and receive ETH value on ICP dexes for a few cents with 1 to 2 finality and no gas fees. My favorite bull case, once again, we can get on all this, but it's that Ethereum, the internet computer, is helping chains like Ethereum and Bitcoin, which I really like. And as it says here, the total value of CKETH is backed 1-to-1 by ETH, and it's always verifiable on the dashboard. Once again, this gets really, really deep and very complex. There's a lot to go over it, but I'm just trying to give you guys a broad overview. The broad overview. We're not, they can get very technical, blah, blah, blah. But now let's talk about the ICP ecosystem. In the ecosystem, there's a lot of cool projects. You got projects like, ICP Swap Funded, Discover, ICDEX, a lot of cool stuff going on. Plug, Sonic, really, really cool stuff. Now, here's a project that has not come out yet in the ICP ecosystem that I am, very hyped for. And I think it's going to be the best project, in my opinion. But it's called Fintress, and it's lend and borrow against your crypto without bridging it across chains. Yes, even Bitcoin. Now, once again, this is the first bridge-free crypto lending thing, and yes, you can do your Bitcoin, and here's a problem. The dApp is not out, but as it says here, the first bridgeless learning protocol available ever. One thing about the ICP ecosystem is that the actual, ecosystem is a little bit weak. That's one thing. The technology is fucking amazing. The ecosystem's a little bit weak, and the DeFi is very weak too. And I think Fintress is going to be one of those things that's really going to spearhead it. At the end of the day, people come to Web3 really to make money and Ponzi-nomics. And lending and borrowing is a big thing. So you could think of Pinterest as like the Ave or compound of the internet computer. And once again, people would want to come and lend and borrow against their crypto and do it with Bitcoin. Absolutely insane. As you know, we can take a look at the dashboard. As it says here, this is a test app. It's currently, any funds deposited are not insured and should be considered lost. Once again, the app is not ready, so you probably shouldn't even be using it, but I just want to show it off. It's a really, really nice looking application. As you can see, it says net APY, borrow balance, supply balance, connect wallet. Really, really cool stuff is going on at Pinterest. I'm excited for it when it drops. I mean, it's going to be pretty fucking dope. You're going to be, borrowing and lending and all that other shit. I'm definitely going to play around with it. But this is one project that I'm, in the internet computer ecosystem that I'm specifically hyped for. A lot of cool stuff. And yeah, for this video, guys, I've been a little bit hyped up because of the ICP chart. Absolutely insane, though. This is ridiculous. This is just insane. I mean, tell me this chart is not insane. This is not like a $100 million or like even a $10 million shitcoin. Bro, this thing is a multi-billion-dollar fucking cryptocurrency, and it's just rocketing. Absolutely bananas. But yeah, guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to go follow me on X, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. We're doing big things here. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching.